Okay, y'all. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get us started and people can jump on as they come. And again, like I said, we'll have this recording to share in the app in case people can join us tonight. So this is our welcome call to Fit February. And so glad you decided to join us and make this commitment to yourself for your personal transformation. We really wanted to focus on three aspects for this transformation. One, incorporating more fitness and movement into our lives, whether that's just getting 5 more minutes of movement in your life a day or really taking your athleticism to the next level. And we want to focus on that nutrition piece. And that's why you all purchased either a ULT or a ULT plus performance to join us. And then the third aspect we really want to focus on is community and being together in accountability and, sharing our wins together and keeping on track together and just using the community environment to really get to our goals that we're hoping to reach in our own wellness and fitness. So that's why we've created this container. And really, to start us off, I would love to just hear a little bit of a story share from some people who are co-facilitating this transformation with us. And just so you guys, those that are new, you can hear some experience from others that have done many of these transformations and how it's impacted their health, fitness, and also they're going to share a few tips as well for having a successful transformation. So Amy, do you want to jump off and share to get us started?
Sure. Thank you, Mary Beth. Thanks for having me. Hello, everyone. I'm Amy. I am coming from Taos, New Mexico. When I started Purium a year and a half ago, I was like at a 50% kind of activity level. I had previously been dealing with fibromyalgia and depression and anxiety, but a lot of like chronic pain. Where I never really thought that I was going to be like a fit kind of person. I was, I just had overall pain in my body and not a lot of energy, not a lot of great sleep. And when I found Purium, I was praying for something different. And I was able to get off of kratom, medical cannabis, CBD. I didn't really need CBD that much anymore. And muscle relaxers. So I've done probably 4 ULTs now over the course of a year and a half. And I've really found a new level of athleticism. I am skiing now a lot. I feel like it's probably a mixture of just like never being able to, like thinking I would be able to do something like that again, and a mindset of like, now I can, so I'm going to, but like using these products have really transformed the level of health that I have. So in the morning, just waking up, breaking my fast with those super aminos, that just gives you so much energy and protein and just energy that lasts like all through the morning. So that's usually my routine, is just waking up with aminos, doing my power shake with the Can't Beat This. That gives such a great steady energy before you work out. And then I'm learning like from Dave's Zoom the other night, just like even taking the aminos after working out too. And then that really is like feeling those neurotransmitters that are all lit up from after workout. So that's been really awesome. And I just like, and I would say like the tracker sheets and stuff, like if you are an athlete, like I like definitely lost a lot of weight when I first did my transformation, but now like if I just looked at my weight's increasing, but I'm like looking at other things in my body and knowing that like my muscle is increasing, my tone's increasing, and it's just like I just have like this whole new energy and vibrancy and stuff. So it's really cool. And I'm just pain-free and just a whole different level of person now. So I would definitely say for tips for this transformation is just being consistent. Like I always joke with my clients, like the only way this doesn't work is if you just don't take it. Like no matter what happens during the day, like, have fun, live your life, go out and like meet your friends and do whatever you want to do, but like just finding that happy balance of still taking your nutrients and getting all of that in each day really will make a difference than just like forgetting to take it and then trying to catch up. Like I'd rather see my clients and myself like keeping my nutrients in daily, and then maybe I do have a glass of wine, or maybe I do have some dairy or something, but like really just doing the best you can and just being kind to yourself, and by just finding that nice balance. So hopefully that helps. Oh, and meal prepping, having healthy cues all cut up in your fridge. Clean your fruit but when you get it, when you bring it home, so that you have it there when you're hungry, you can eat. So otherwise, if you're hungry and you might have to clean it and cut it still, sometimes you like reach for something else. That would be my big tip.
Yeah. Great tips, Amy. And I couldn't agree more about the consistency piece. And that's the main reason that you've been able to get out of pain, is because you've been so consistent with it and you haven't rushed the process. So if this is your first transformation, just know, you can't really do it wrong. Like, yeah, there's guidelines, and more so than anything, it's just important that you get the nutrients in every day. And then as your body starts to equilibrize and your gut health comes back into play, your body will start telling you what you need and when you need. And, this whole process is about becoming more in tune with our bodies. So just know you can't do it wrong. Just do the best you can and try to be consistent every single day. So thanks for that, Amy. Madeline, would you like to jump off and share a little bit about your experience on these products and any tips you want to share?
Yeah, for sure. Hi, everybody. I'm Maddie, and this is Elliot. And yeah, so I just did my first transformation last month in January. And so I just had incredible results with it that I just wanted to keep going and do it again. And also because and yeah, sometimes like I got off track of it. Like I wouldn't say that like I always was consistent with taking the core 4. I didn't do the super cleanser because I am still nursing. And my intention with the transformation was really more to just get more nourishment in and more nutrients in. And it's made such a big difference for me. Like first thing in the morning, I have my aminos and my biomedic, and I've been taking the Be Energetic and the fruit, just shifting the cycle, because knowing like, okay, my body's got those aminos already. I've got more protein than I would normally get in a regular breakfast anyway. And so being able to just consume as much fruit as I want, it just helps me feel just really clean. Like it helps my system just feel really clean. And as a mom, I typically don't have a lot of time to like sit down and have breakfast. So I wasn't really like, my patterning was like, I wasn't really getting the chance to sit down and have a meal till 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon already, because of just mom life and wanting to like cook and sit and eat. So just having like aminos first thing, fruit just feels good. And then having my shake a few hours later is just like, that was just a huge transformation in itself, to just like have the energy and the power every single morning, like to keep me going. Especially for me, because I was dealing with a lot of anxiety and depression for the last couple of years. And so just having something that kind of picks you up and once, I don't know, helps inspire me to like keep going throughout the day is huge. I don't really know how to describe that, but just to like have the energy and to have the motivation to like keep going with my morning and keep going with my day is a really huge thing. So yeah, I'm excited to continue and to just keep diving deeper in it, because I'm new to the products, but I just really have been enjoying everything I've been trying so far. So now I'm like really doing that fine tuning to feel like, okay, what does my body need or want certain days, depending on what we've got going on. But yeah, I love just like the core 4 and starting out with that, and just having those 4 things like every single day. It's like amazing what it does.
Yes. Yes. Awesome, Maddie. Well, I think that tip of the aminos right away and then getting that fruit and that hydration in is a really, really good tip because, our cells thrive off of ATP and that's what fruit delivers to our cells. So if we can get that good dose of the amino protein and then hydrate, then you're setting yourself up for more endurance throughout the day. So thanks for that tip, Maddie. And I think we have time for one more share. Linda, do you want to jump off and share any tips or tricks for athletes or people who are wanting to bring in more movement as well as introducing these products for their first time?
Yeah. Hi. Thanks for having me. I'm actually in my second ULT now. I did my first one back in August, and the energy and the recovery and these superfoods are the foundation of my consumption during the day before dinner time, and it allows me to have the energy I need for my yoga practice and for spending time in the mountains. And in fact, yesterday my husband and I went on a mountain bike ride, and he cooked a regular breakfast and it was different from what I'm used to having with my power shake in the morning. And oh my God, my stomach was killing me. And I didn't have that same energy that I'm gotten so accustomed to, because we haven't been cooking breakfast like that lately, because that power shake will just keep you going. So I would say the power shake is definitely my favorite. Those amino acids are amazing. The cocoa hydrate's a big one for me. I had a dehydration event before I started with this nutrition, and it kind of spooked me. So that cocoa hydrate is something that's a staple for me now. And I love it because it's organic, less waste than, if you're going to get coconut water at the store. It's hard to find organic coconut water here where I live in Colorado. And I guess my best advice as far as people getting ready and just really maximizing this whole experience is, just gradually increasing your organic fruit consumption. That's, one of the main things I eat besides the power shake. And, one thing that I talk to my clients about is just doing a urine sample at the beginning, just so they can see the difference in if their body is filtrating or not, and then doing it at the end as well, or just kind of keeping tabs on that process. But I would say the biggest thing for me is just really tapping into the support that this community provides. I mean, it's the most beautiful thing. It's so collaborative in nature. There's so many brilliant, just kind-hearted, compassionate people that just want
Oops, you froze on us, Linda. Yeah, she's frozen. Well, we'll bring her back on, but I think she was just saying that, tapping into the community and the support that we have is really huge. So thank you for that share, Linda. And I'm going to take a quick break to show you guys the community in the app so that you can navigate it and know how to connect with people here. And then if we have some more time at the end, we'll do some more story shares. So go ahead and drop a 1 in the chat if you've checked out our support group yet, or if you haven't yet. That could give me a good, okay, Amy's checked it out. That's awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in the chat for everyone. You should have received a welcome letter from whoever invited you to this with the link, but there it is in the chat as well. And I'm going to show you guys kind of how to navigate this support group so you can stay connected and have the resources to really be successful here. So when you get to the support group, when you click on the link, you should automatically be accepted in, and you'll be led to this home page right here, which is just kind of like how we conversate with people. Oops, sorry, I'm in the wrong one. This is kind of how we conversate with people, and the most recent posts will show up. And the space where you're going to find the supportive resources is right over here on the left where it says topics. So you'll click on that topics and you'll see there's different modules here for you. So the first module is, the getting oriented. This is where we have the welcome letter. If you didn't receive that yet, you can check it out there. The daily checklist, you by no means have to do this, but I find it very, very helpful. So there is a checklist in here if you feel that that kind of accountability is supportive to you. So you can mark every day that you did your athlete products if you're doing them, and then just like the basic core 4, you know, if you got 15 minutes of prayer meditation in, if you got outside, if you did a little bit of exercise, we're really trying to help hit all bases. So you have a checklist in here if that is helpful and supportive to you. So you can find that in the daily checklist. Oops, yes, I do want to close. Sorry, guys. And then the next space that we have is our Zoom meetups. So we have this welcome call. We're going to have a mid-month meetup so we can connect in, and then we're going to have a closing call, but there's also weekly calls. So we have weekly support calls every single Wednesday at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And those are where you can come for 30 minutes and get more support on your journey and connect in with regenerative health specialists if you're having any specific questions. And you can also hear testimonies from other people. So that has our Wednesday call. And then, you know, we have some product information and product routine if you want to check out the schedule. We've got a whole bunch of yummy recipes in here. We've got, if you want to share any of your testimonies or your aha moments you're having, you can go ahead and just hit this little plus sign, create a quick post and share your thoughts, share a photo, share your experience if you want. Okay, cancel. And then we've got, you know, if you have any fun stories about getting outside and how this, how these products helped you have more endurance in your athletic routine outside, feel free to share. And then this last one is our helpful resources and videos. So you'll find additional workout routines that are of a broad spectrum. We've got some alignment practice in there. We've even got some mindset stuff, some different, you know, why nutrition is important for fitness. So you can just kind of check out these resources to help support you along the way as well. And in addition to all of that, people are going to be sharing content daily within the group. So we have co-facilitators that are going to be adding in new recipes and new workouts and different things. Tomorrow, I will be giving a breakdown of how I actually take these products on a daily basis that is sustainable for me. So stay tuned, stay in that group. And that's a way that we can all really connect with each other and have accountability and support. And I look forward to seeing you all in there and hearing your testimonies. So that is that part. Lisa or Camille, do you guys still feel inspired to come on and share a little bit? Any more tips and tricks for newbies?
I can hop on real quick and share. So I've been using these products for almost 2 years, and I've totally transformed my health from years of severe chronic pain. Oh, let me see here. Sorry, I'm losing my audio.
We can hear you, Camille.
Okay. Years of chronic pain. So this is completely shift out of that. I grew up as an athlete, but since relocating in life, it's been pretty challenging for me to incorporate fitness. And so I decided to, get back into it because I realized that was a missing piece in my health, being active. I decided to start rollerblading with a 40-pound stroller, 50-pound stroller at the lakefront. I live in Chicago, and I said, okay, I'm going to give this a try. And I was blown away. I was not sore at all. After my first outing, I did about 10 miles on my rollerblades. And my recovery was so awesome. So that made me a believer immediately. And then currently, we have a Peloton bike that my husband got this fall. And I thought, well, I need to start using this because it's here in my home. And I was inspired a couple weeks ago. We had a great product focus call that Dave Sandoval, the formulator of these products, did. And it was all about the amino acids. And some of the recommendations from the athletes that were being interviewed was to take 5 aminos 20 25 minutes prior to your workout. So I'm fairly new to the Peloton. I think I've done like 10 or 12 rides so far, but I was amazed at my level of increased performance of doing that right before my workout. I doubled my my performance in output, and I burned almost twice as many calories because my output had increased so dramatically. So that would just be one tip. If you have enough aminos, to incorporate them, you know, prior to your workout and see what they can do. Also, just really love the Can't Beat This. I can't say enough about it, of how it just gives you so much stable energy throughout the day. So if you have that, I would encourage you to incorporate that any way you can. One of my favorite ways to do it is to make it as a hot beverage in the morning with some of the apothecary. It's a great coffee replacement, or, you know, black tea replacement. And yeah, just kind of piggybacking off of what Amy said, just stay consistent. If you don't eat perfectly one day, that's okay. Just keep on taking the products, and you're really going to notice a change. And I would also recommend making a commitment to yourself for at least 90 days to see what can really happen and what's possible here.
Yep, couldn't agree more, Camille. You know, we're really about the lifestyle, right? And 30 days is an amazing starting point, but there's so much more that can be achieved here too. So the 90 days is really, you know, when we start to see those deeper patterns change. So again, the consistency is key, because we are looking for the long-term lifestyle. So thank you for that share, Camille. Great tips. And Lisa, you could be our last share to offer some tips for those that are just getting started.
Sure. Thank you so much. And hello to everybody. Welcome. I found these products when I was about 4.5 months pregnant with my second baby, and I had lost a pregnancy in between my two children. So I was pretty high in anxiety during that pregnancy. And I started with the Core 4 personally. So if you're starting with the Nourish and Maintain protocol, then just know that it's a really, really powerful thing to incorporate into your life. And I ended up feeling throughout my pregnancy, even like I just kept getting stronger and healthier, and my anxiety went way down. And it like catapulted me through birth and into postpartum, and just had just an incredibly like stable postpartum experience, mood wise. So that was amazing. And then a few months after I had my second daughter, I was able to do the ULT for the first time, adapted for nursing, as I think it was Madeline that mentioned. And I was amazed at how much more clarity I felt, how much more energy I had, even though I was like, you know, just maybe 4 months postpartum. And that my body really started wanting to move. It had started wanting to move with the Core 4 in my life, but with the ULT, I was just like, bam, I wanted to run. And unfortunately my pelvic floor was not quite in a place to allow me to run, but, yeah, it was a really powerful shift overall, and like in every way for me, physically, mentally, emotionally, and really connecting with the community has been powerful for me too. It's been a really critical element in my own transformation and healing journey. And so that's one of my tips, is to really lean into all of the resources. There's so many people offering really incredible things here, and just so much information to learn, and it can be overwhelming, I feel like. So just take little bits at a time, and, you know, take what resonates with you and let go of the rest, and just stay kind of plugged in and find what really serves you, because really there's just some incredible stuff here. And then I think just the other tip that I would offer, in addition to what everyone said about starting the day with the aminos, I start with 10 aminos, because I really feel like that's what my body wants. I'm still nursing 2 years later. I'm almost done. But yeah, 10 aminos in the morning is awesome for me. It like makes my brain function better, I feel, and just gives me so much. It helps me feel confident that I have like the foundation laid for the protein I need to get into the day. And I really love taking mine with warm lemon water. That's like such a great way to hydrate, and the lemon really helps to support detox in the morning, to like flush all the toxins that we've let go of overnight, and hydrate. So I start with aminos and warm water with lemon. And then, the power shake a little while after that is just like so easy, so convenient and quick, and really gets me through the whole first part of the day. So those would be my tips, and I'm excited for you all to be here and just see how everyone's journey unfolds. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Lisa. And to say also, if you feel inspired to take before pictures and after pictures, not everyone does, but sometimes the transformation can be pretty amazing, and you can share those and celebrate yourself within the group as well. So thank you everyone for sharing your tips and tricks. And, if you have any more questions on getting started that you can't find the answers to, just reach out to whoever invited you to this container, because they can help you personally. And we also have an amazing Purium blog, as well as many other resources that can be really supportive of you. So just know you're not on this journey alone. And we're really excited that you're here, and we're here to support you in your goals, and look forward to developing our relationships more as we're all growing into this next best version of ourselves. So Zoe, so good to see you. And if you're watching this recording, thank you so much for catching up with us. Everyone have a beautiful night, and welcome to Fit February. We'll see you in the support group. Bye.